The team of King Peren's Knights was formed in 2015 after one of our team members encouraged our tabletop role-playing group to join Extra Life. We named the team after the D&D character of another friend who passed unexpectedly earlier that year. Pleased to continue raising money for children's network
Okay.
And we're on.
It's still doing the intro on my end, but that's fine. I might not be caught up. Oh, look at that. There we go. Okay. Do I need more lighting? Mr. DeMille. Oh, I think that just made it worse. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's a little harsh.
I should have used some foundation. Should have powdered. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is a board game night, and you are board game pieces. No, you. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, and then we'll start the adventure.
If someone else would like to go, I'm having trouble with Roll20. John?
Beauty before youth.
All right. I'm Will Jones. I'll be playing Belladonna Cocktail, a female human cleric seeking knowledge through Bokab.
The Belladonna cocktail?
Cocktail.
Cocktail, okay. I can't see all of our characters on here, so
Yeah, I can only see mine as well. So
yeah, okay.
They might be too close. You got to zoom in. The board is
No.
way too big for us.
The
We
names.
meant the names. We're all mysteries to each other.
we can only see our own character sheet. We can't see anybody else's as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Really? Yeah. So while Richard is continuing to adjust things, I'm John. I will be playing Professor Plum. I didn't know we were needing to come up with the original names. So
You do not need to come up with original names.
Didn't have to, yeah.
he is a human wizard. So maybe that'll be important tonight. Maybe it won't be. We'll see.
And greetings to you all. I am Miss Scarlet. I am a tiefling rogue warlock.
Multiclass.
All right. You find yourself having a quiet evening in the study, relaxing and reclining, when you are greeted by a knock at the door. And
Oh my God.
Well, hello.
Can the viewers at home see this?
I have to switch to tactical play.
I don't know how much they need to see of that.
I think they need to see this.
Right? You see what we're seeing.
So there is Plumpy.
Oh my God.
Hello, everyone. I'm Grumpy, Royal Visor to His Highness King Kandy. I've been asked to summon you as investigators to help us. Princess Lollipop has been kidnapped.
So, a question for
Yes.
this metafiction that we're in.
Yeah.
Are we aware of King Kandy and all of this, or are
No,
we
you're not.
terrified when this homunculus shows up to our?
You are not really aware of it. You know that you've done. I mean, you primarily investigate and navigate your way around this. Your universe pretty much is very similar to what you see.
Okay.
So this is a rather unusual thing, and it definitely does not seem to fit the normal look, I guess.
I'm curious.
Yeah, we don't normally have like greenish blob beast things showing up at our front door. And
I'm not a blob thing. I'm the last of the Plum Patrols.
And where does the Plump Patrol come from?
From the Gingerbread Plum Grove.
And you said you were the last.
What was that?
You said you were the last?
Yes, I'm the last of the Plum Patrols.
Good. I mean, we don't really leave the house here. I'm not really sure we're even allowed. Is like, ladies, is that allowed? Are we allowed to leave?
Are we prisoners?
I don't know. Have we ever left this house that you can think of? We all begin pondering our existence as board game characters.
Well, I didn't start off here.
What's the first thing you remember as we all begin having an identity crisis?
I remember receiving my official inquiry papers, where I began my investigative career.
My.
I also remember when I found this beautiful ring.
Very nice. I'll trade you a basket full of plums for it.
I'm afraid not. This ring is very dear to me and people close to me.
You have belongings? I have nothing. I have nothing on my body. These aren't even pockets. And he's like patting his pants like.
Well, we shall indeed begin investigating the disappearance of Princess Lollipop. Is that right?
Yes, Princess Lollipop.
Where was she last seen?
I will show you her thing.
Was she somewhere in this house? If
no,
not,
I'll take you to King Kandy and Queen Frostine themselves. I'll make a teleportation circle and take us there now. Hurry up and gather whatever you need.
Well,
so what's around that we could gather?
So
considering I don't,
if you roll to get magical items, if you raised enough money to get a magical item, you can get a common magical item. I do also have a few thematic ones. So there are the Jumanji tokens. They are work just like the onyxes and emerald creatures. Basically, you throw it and it makes that creature appear. However, in Jumanji tradition, they are hostile to everything. So make sure you throw it well.
Okay.
There is a reverse card. The reverse card works to basically counter a spell, but it counters it by changing the target back to whoever cast it.
Let's see.
So like if they cast Fireball, the Fireball attacks them.
Okay, that's cool.
So, I received $70. So how may we be able to spend that?
Well, hang on. Let me show you the rest of these, and then we'll give you up the money, because I know Richard has 2 magical items. There's the Scrabble Shield, which gives you a +2 AC, just like a shield would. But it also allows you to change one letter in a spell in order to change what it does. All right. So instead of fireball, it might be firebell. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Instead of vicious mockery, vicious muckery. And the trouble pop-o-matic, which you pop it, roll a d6, and you can move that additional spaces, basically d6 times 5 feet as like a misty step. But if you go over one of your enemies in combat, you can move them back to wherever they were at the very beginning of combat.
Okay. Those are fascinating items, and there are several that I want. I'm going to have to make decisions.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what musty step would be.
Misty step, sorry.
No, he's going to
He's
use
a
a
critic.
skeleton to make it musty stuff.
Did I
Yeah,
type it wrong? Or did I
I'm-
I
just...
like the
Like,
Scrabble shield, but I don't have good spells for that.
Yeah, I'm looking at fog cloud, but I can't think of anything polite.
Does it add a letter? It could be frog cloud.
Yeah, it says change, but
Right.
but
Yeah.
that could be interpreted to allow add.
But
I mean, it could be useful.
Yeah, you can do that just like you do in Scrabble. So fireball becomes fireballs.
Okay.
If you want to be cheap, like in
Mm.
Scrabble, and add an S and try to get all the words correct.
So you
I
can
think-
add, but it's a little more limited. Yeah.
I think I would like a Scrabble shield and a Trouble Pop-O-Matic for my 2 magic items.
Okay.
Because I can, if nothing else, I could use the shield since I'd be able to.
And you're going to use the Pop-O-Matic?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how to add them to your character sheet.
Okay, I'm adding it.
So let me go back to you raised $70. Now there's also healing potions too for 20. Where do we go? So for every $25, you can have a tool or weapon, and $10 is healing potions.
Okay, so tools or weapons are they the same as the items that we just discussed, or are they just like mundane?
No, you can add magical tools or weapons. Yeah.
Okay, that was
Common magic items. Yeah.
okay.
Nothing rare or wondrous.
So
That would be $100.
then I guess since I got 70, I would like to take the reverse card and the Scrabble shield, and then I can I'll take 2 healing potions.
Okay. Go ahead and add them to your sheet.
Okay. So I'll up my AC here. Okay.
Nobody wants the Jumanji tokens.
That sounds like
It could be useful. But...
a dangerous time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how will my wild magic surge work, sir?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, first time I roll a 1 or a 20.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do wild magic table surge. And you have a random monster too.
And I have
right?
a random monster too, yes.
Okay. Roll a d6 for me on that one. Okay. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay.
Okay. It's always great when the DM says that's going to be fun.
All right.
Okay. Load up our items and hop in a teleportation circle.
Cool.
Now, y'all stick close because I know what I'm doing.
All right. Let me move your characters onto the next sheet.
I'm just gonna use mage armor because it seems like that'll be useful throughout tonight's
Yes.
13 plus dexterity.
So you find yourself in a strange new land.
That's
I'm going to share this with everybody.
King Kandy.
I was going to use the original pictures, but somebody made D&D minis of all the Candyland guys, so I switched to that.
They look cool.
they are kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks like they did them on
Heroes
Hero
Forge.
Forge.
Whatever. Yeah. So I could order them, but they'd be $45, and I don't need King Kandy that bad.
Yeah.
So you find yourself in a. Oh, what happened to your token there? Miss Scarlet's token.
I see Miss Scarlet. Oh, okay. You were saying I wasn't showing my HP. Okay.
Yeah. Edit. And remove, yes, delete. You select a token. There we go. Okay. You find yourself in a strange new land. Not quite the same dingy, dark Snyderverse that you're used to.
I would not like to see Zack Snyder's Clue.
Yeah. It feels as if dust has been lifted. You take a moment to actually adjust your eyes because of how bright it is and how colorful it is. There's a stickly sweet smell in the air. You see Plumpy in front of you quickly assume a position behind a regal bearing King Kandy and Queen Frostine. She looks like she's in mid-combat, but King Kandy says, hey guys, I was hoping you might be able to help us. What? Is that too bad for his voice? All right, I'll do Brian Blessed.
Don't find to me.
Dive, my Hawkman, dive. Brian Blessed. There we go. Do you know he tried to climb Mount Everest 7 times?
Really?
And he was 70 years old on his last attempt.
Wow.
Had to turn around because some guy was dying, throw the guy over his shoulder and carry him back down the mountain.
Wow.
So he kind of missed his last chance. Hello, brave investigators and adventurers. Welcome to my regal domain of Candyland. Please help yourself to any of the fauna. The flora. Sorry, not the fauna. The flora. I get those confused. Using big words. Normally, I just think in terms of colors, but I'm afraid our Princess Lollipop has been kidnapped, and we've not been able to find her. We've scoured all over Candyland, and we don't know where she is. My guess is Lord Licorice took her. He's always up to no good. He's always conniving. And if it wasn't her, it was probably Gloppy.
Who is Gloopy, my lord?
Gloppy is a ghastly being made entirely of chocolate. He is liquid and delicious, but seems to have a knack for consuming people. So once you have a taste for human blood, flesh, I think it just stays.
Are the people here human? It's unclear on first blush.
Well, of course. I'm Homo sucralose, just like everyone else here.
Okay.
Where was
All
the
right.
princess last seen?
That is what worries me. Is I know she was on her way to Plumpy's orchards, which are by her lollipop fields. But in order to get there, she must pass by Gloopy's domain. And I'm afraid she might have been captured by Lord Licorice and taken to the licorice forest.
Let's see, that's bad urban planning.
Okay. So I guess we need to retrace her steps.
Yeah, is there some worry that she may have been murdered?
Murder? Ghastly. We're a child's game.
I mean, we're mostly experienced in solving murders ex post facto.
I certainly hope not. We haven't had capital punishment in Candyland for quite some time, but regicide would result in me having to kill Lord Licorice.
Okay.
I don't think you would be up to that bad.
By the way, you're letting Gloopy go around eating people?
No, he stays in his goopy swamp.
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to do with a writhing mass of chocolate.
I don't know either.
German children fall into him all the time for some reason.
It sounds horrific. Property values must be at an all-time low.
At least in that part of town.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous part of town. It's far to the northwest.
Yeah, and you gotta go buy it if you want to go to the lollipop fields.
Exactly.
I think deliquidizing him might fix the problem.
Well, I'm sorry, but we have these weird tile roads that run all throughout the country, and you just have to follow the roads.
Have you tried dehumidifiers? It's taking some of the moisture out.
Sure.
If I
Drying
took
him
the
out,
moisture out, Queen Frostine would die.
Making just like a really dry, like chocolate with like white flakes on it, you know?
Well, just drive by the swamp.
But we need the chocolate.
Okay, like we're trying to help prevent future murders here, but okay, let's just solve this missing persons case.
Since you rolled a random encounter, I'm trying to figure out which one it should be, and I think I know which one it should be. you are taken aback when you hear what sounds like footsteps approaching, but it's more of a clumping. Nope, I'm gonna keep that back there. Everyone give me a perception roll.
Alrighty. Perception. Oh, wait, why is it?
It's
Why am
just the setting on the page. It's just automatically rolling twice. Just use the first roll.
Okay. Well, how did Will not have that?
I turned it off.
Oh, how do I turn
If
it
you-
off?
If you go into the cog after
Uh-huh.
spells and you look at it where it says roll queries, you can set it to advantage toggle.
I see.
And we're used to doing auto roll damage and crit is the other thing on there
Yeah.
because that helps save time.
Where is it on here? Again, I'm
On the
Just underneath
gear, on the right-hand side. Advantage roll queries, advantage toggle, whisper rolls, never whisper rolls, auto damage roll, auto roll damage and crit.
okay. Got it. Lovely.
Jeez.
Well,
When you have decent skills and still can't roll.
yeah, because it didn't allow me to add extra skills for a background. I'm good at history and investigation and nothing else.
Oh, your background didn't give you skills?
I remember there weren't backgrounds.
Oh, okay.
I didn't add the backgrounds until last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just give yourself, put the check mark next to 2 skills then.
Okay. I'd like to be perceptive.
I am a skill crazy person because I picked backgrounds and invocations and stuff and subclasses that gave me extra skills.
Same here.
But don't count on that. I'm not so great in combat.
Well, Professor Plum might be a little useless this game then, but we'll
Okay.
see. We'll see how this all
It
goes
seems like
out.
none of us are going to be
Yeah.
that big in combat, maybe.
Yeah, because your mage
No.
armor beat my armor class until I got the shield.
We might have to cower behind each other,
That works for me.
All right.
but we'll see if this Scrabble shield, like, we'll see what happens here.
Right.
I just turned on King Candy's AC and hit points and just realized he has 9. So that's not good.
Oh. Okay, there's a danger that he might die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking over Candy.
Someone got a donation.
Who was it? Who?
Nice.
Is there anyone watching? Do we
John.
know?
John.
I got it.
Yep.
I got a donation.
Yes. $60.
Wow.
Wow.
Nifty.
Okay, well, I guess I'll see if I can save up for. Well, actually, that gives us a clue if I want to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I'd like
we
to
could
get a
use that
clue
later.
and I'd like to get a clue and an extra healing potion.
Okay. I'll give you a clue in just a minute.
Okay.
Because it makes sense thematically for it to appear after
Sure.
some brief combat.
Sure. Ooh, and I reached my fundraising goal and everything. Whoever did that, I am super
Awesome.
thankful.
Have you gotten the 150 for August to get your extra life dice?
I don't know. I probably wouldn't order it anyways because I try to imagine a future where I roll dice physically in person ever again.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean,
Yeah, we're not there yet, so
the world is the way that it is.
My new favorite thing is the Bill Burr, like refutation of the conspiracy theory. He's like,
You'll have to be more specific which one.
He says that everyone's like the vaccines to get the sheeple to the government's poisoning the sheeple with the vaccine. Why would the government do that? You want people who are going to listen to government orders to govern, right? You don't want like the cool rebel, freedom thinking, free thinkers to be the ones who survive, right? You don't want a nation full of Fonzies who turn on music just by hitting the jukebox. You want people who are going to obey orders.
Yeah.
So if anything, there should be a conspiracy theory that they're going to keep making more variants until everyone gets vaccinated.
Well, that's why the vaccine mind controls you, Chappie.
Yeah, I got other stuff mind controlling me.
Yeah, everyone, if there's anyone out there watching, just get vaccinated. Like, what's the matter? Like, come on. I'm getting a drink of water.
Yeah, we might like to see each other in person at some point.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if my initiative works. Did that work? That didn't work. Oh, I wasn't clicked on something. Let's try that. There we go. So you are not able to see them until they're within range, because no one's perception was necessarily
Right.
there.
Still.
So go ahead and roll your initiative.
At a 15, I wasn't there. They sneaky.
I mean,
It's as if it's plastic on cotton candy.
Okay.
Well, okay. Yeah.
So what is this thing in the middle here?
It is the town cotton candy machine.
there you go.
Is it big enough to hide behind?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
And if you were to put hard candy in it, you could create a fog of spun sugar.
So
Okay.
if someone was thrown into that,
Like Plumpy, it'd be pretty gross. All right, let's put this in descending order. So Miss Scarlet, you see coming up, approaching what looks like a cavalryman on a horse, some sort of knight on a horse. Can you guys see those?
Yes.
Okay.
where?
To the right.
To the right.
Oh, I see.
And behind him, you see what looks like a large cannon. I didn't flip it to make sure they're facing the same way, but you get the idea.
Yep.
So risk pieces are attacking us.
Yes, it looks like they regret leaving Australia. They are worse for wear. But you go
Okay.
first.
All right. So I am going to move behind the cotton candy machine. I am going to use my cunning action to hide, and I'm going to fire my short bow at the soldier.
All right, that'll hit.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay.
I guess plastic isn't that tough. All right.
Okay, it is their turn. This thing is moving slower than it should because it is in difficult terrain. It is in cotton candy. So it'd be able to move 3 spaces. 2, 3. The cannon stays where it's at. Let's roll a d6. Oh, it is charged up. Oh, there we go. And it fires a cannon, and it lobs all the way over and hits the house behind you, doing significant damage. But as it hits, the ball seems to disappear.
Okay.
All right, Professor Plum.
I kind of want to use my Scrabble shield, but I'm not sure what this spell would do. What would we like? I'm thinking about turning Mage Hand into Mage Band.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what that would do. Like, would it cause damage? Would it give us a beneficial effect? Like,
Would it grapple the opponent? Like putting handcuffs on them?
I mean, if we want to interpret the word band in that way, I suppose we could. That's up to our...
Oh, yeah, or it could be a marching band of wizards.
That's what I was thinking. What do you think, Chappie?
I say go for it.
All right, I'm using that to cast Mage Band, and they're going to be marching right. They're going to be having a parade right where the soldiers are.
For 1 minute.
All right.
For 1 minute, they're just going to be making that whole area awful to be in.
Okay. Yeah, it would be kind of tempting to do elastic bands like you would use to wrap a board game with. But I feel like being nice to you. And 2 mages appear. Actually, roll a d6.
All right, let me do that. Yay.
Oh, shoot.
It's the first and only good roll with this character, I'm predicting.
All right.
He literally has a -2 on 1 stat.
Each one of these mages appears and introduces themselves. John, Paul, George, Ringo, and who's the 6th beetle?
You're going to have to come up with a 5th one.
Well, there was somebody rumored to be a 5th beetle, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm also... It was like a producer or something, but I have...
Right.
John, Paul, George, Ringo.
Are you putting the phrase 5th beetle into Google?
Brian Epstein. Yeah.
Elton John.
Oh, and Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono.
No,
I was like,
that makes sense. Yeah, Yoko.
I was like, don't leave Yoko out.
Why not?
All 5 of those appear, and what do you want them to cast? They have. I'm going to show that to everyone. I'm assuming you want Cone of Cold.
Sure. That sounds good.
Why not?
Let's nuke these. Let's nuke these creatures.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Nuke them.
That's 5 times.
Yeah, we gotta do 5
Do it. Kill him.
5 saves on that. Even if they save, they
Fuck
take
'em
half
up.
damage, right?
Fuck him
Right.
up.
No, they're dead.
And that is how you use Scrabble Shield.
There you go. Exactly. That was a good use.
All right, your mages disappear, singing Paperback Rider.
That's not bad for a cantrip.
They don't jump into their yellow submarine.
No, yeah, they jump in their yellow submarine.
I was figuring, given the terrain, it was going to be loosening.
They've got a date to
diamonds,
see
but no.
Eleanor Rigby.
As you find the dead pieces and you investigate, you find that near where they were or where they came from, there is a dead playing card soldier. Of course, you never saw one of these before.
No, it's a horrific freak.
Yeah, it looks like he was killed mid-combat, and he was trampled on. You see in the pink sugary residue what looks like large humanoid footprints, exceptionally large humanoid footprints. And you see lots of little indistinguishable prints. One does look like boot prints, but you can't really recognize the rest of them.
Indistinguishable even if I roll an investigation?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Mm.
It looks like some of them are circular, almost like a circle, like a with nothing in the middle. There's 2 different kinds of circles. It does look like there's little tiny prints as well, like belonging to a small 4-legged creature.
Okay.
Did Princess Lollipop have any companions?
Not to my knowledge.
She didn't have any friends?
No cotton kitties or Bowser dogs?
Is she unpopular? Does she have enemies? Like, these are important questions.
You know what? I dove a little bit into Candyland lore, and I'm afraid I didn't go that far into Candyland lore.
I don't know if it is that deep.
There's probably fanfic or something.
One might be surprised how much fan fiction there is.
I mean, if it hasn't gotten a Netflix animated series yet, it probably doesn't have the lore yet.
She does she is quite a curious little girl, and is curious about everything and is easily distracted. And there's so much to see in Candyland, you can't blame her. She follows her nose wherever it goes and flies off from adventure to adventure.
Is she a toucan? Is she a serial toucan? Following her nose wherever it goes?
I would like to know whether those circular tracks could have been made by licorice legs.
All right, give me a survival.
Damn.
27.
The highest
Nice.
roll yet tonight.
And it wasn't a 20.
Although they are similar in shape, they do not have the outer petals on them that would make you think it was licorice, because licorice has those ridges.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no ridges on the circle.
Okay.
Speaking of creating Twizzlers.
Do you have a picture of Princess Lollipop?
Queen Frostine pulls out her the picture and shows it.
Okay, she has real feet, not lollipop sticks for legs. Okay.
No.
She'd be bizarre if that's going too far.
My daughter has real feet.
How dare you?
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to explain these circles. We're going to find some weird creature.
Perhaps we need to find another clue, which
She
means
doesn't
you all
have
at
a-
home need to donate.
She doesn't have a familiar, but she does have her best friend, Gingerbread Boy Jib.
There we go. John just got $25.
What? That works? Okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm
I
gonna have
think
to see
they're all
who
going to
did
turn
that.
into random encounters. I think as we.
Ah, Heather, thank you so much, Heather. I don't know if you're watching or not, but thank you.
Someone's watching.
Yeah, we don't. Who?
Someone is. I don't know who.
Oh, is it Decker?
It may be.
Probably. He said he was going to watch. So.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So I guess I will bank that $25 and wait and see if I get more to turn it into another clue.
Okay.
All right.
So I guess we start retracing Princess Lollipop's steps.
Okay.
Yes. Are there steps that she has made for us to? Oh, that's right. There's just the one road.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just the one road. You, where are you guys? Let me put you guys down. All right. We'll clear that list there. So you travel along. Well, there we go. Objects and tokens. And you do not make it that far down. You are close to Gloppy Swamp. When you find a caravan stopped at the side of the road, you see an older gentleman and a middle-aged woman tending to the horse and trying to clear what looks like an obstacle in their path.
Gosh. Can we walk around them?
Hello there, you. Having trouble, are ya?
What seems to be the problem?
Let me break out my Irish. I finally get to use that. Gordon, Gordon, we do seem to have a bit of trouble here. We got some lumber stuck on the road, and we can't seem to navigate our way around it. We were wondering if you gentlemen might help us clear it.
I think you need to look closely because I'm a lady.
Oh, my
There's
mistake.
a couple of us here.
And
I'm a
she
gentleman, but I've
She comes, let me get a better look at you. And they both come closer to look at you. You have to forgive us. Our eyesight's a little bit bad. This is Canaan, and I'm Catan.
Okay. You might want to get checked out for diabetes if your eyesight's failing you in Candyland.
So what is their horse doing?
The horse is just kind of stuck, just chilling. It doesn't want to go off the road, which I think is what they were trying to get it to do, because the second its hoof touches the sticky, it doesn't want to do that. But there is what looks like a hexagon pile of wood on the road.
Okay.
Would
Can we push it off? Maybe?
I can try talking to the horse and talking it into going around the wood.
I could also try to use my Scrabble shield to cast Musty Step to make this area of pink thing not sticky anymore, so it will want to walk across.
Okay.
Which do you think has, like, how good's your animal handling?
Well, I have beast speech.
Oh, well then there you go. Let's see how racist this horse is.
Hello there, horsey. How you doing today?
Oh, good there, don't you know?
We're trying to get you around this wood here. If my friend made the ground less sticky, would you walk around a pile of wood to stay on the road?
Oh, definitely. I can see the path over there, but I'm not sure about my weight on the stickiness. I think I'll get trapped. I don't trust it at all.
Have you told them about Musty Step?
My friend here is going to make it not sticky with a musty step. Go for it.
Okay, here we go. I assume that will make whatever surface they are walking on musty.
Yeah, so you do, you cast it at the ground there, and the cotton candy gets a little rank, and you see fumes coming off of it, and it starts to smell like mold or dampness. So it is now murky and muddy, and it starts to bubble in the muddiness. You've made it musty, right? M-U-S-T-Y.
Yeah, it's according to the rules of the shield. It's all I can do.
Okay. So it becomes muddy and murky. It looks like mud from where you're at. It still has that sticky sweetness to it, but now it also smells like it's laundry that's been left in the wash for 2 days.
Okay.
See, it's just mud now. You can walk across that.
As it bubbles and boils and you see a big bubble pop from the muddiness, and you see what looks like a liquid muddy creature rise out of the muck.
Oh no.
And he says,
Okay. Huge.
did someone call me? I miss seeing people. Oh, look. You look tasty.
No, we look like people.
Do you know what's
Gloppy.
extra tasty? All of these sticks here.
Good luck.
Sticks? What would I do with sticks?
Eat them and find out.
They're high in fiber.
Huh.
Do they have
Something
fiber
on a
here
stick.
in Candyland?
Give me a persuasion or a deception.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you genuinely trying to create fudgesicles, or are you trying to?
I'm trying to get him to eat the sticks. That way it solves 2 of our problems. He gets to eat.
Oh.
Let's see how well he.
Oh.
He's pretty stupid. So he begins to move over the sticks. These will be very useful. Do any of you have the ability to chill?
I have Firebolt. That's it. And
Okay.
Fireball.
Okay, I'm looking to try to figure out if I could.
I was looking at
Yeah,
Chill
nothing
Touch doing
for
this, and
that.
I'm like, when would I ever use Chill Touch? And now I know.
Okay. I don't have the ability to chill, but maybe they would taste better with relish on them. And I'm going to cast relish rebuke.
There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna at least fix it so it's not awful. We don't want pickles and chocolate. Oh no! You know what?
They're hot dogs. One letter isn't enough. I need to buy extra vowels.
Right.
So he will actually take the sticks and he's going to invent fudgesicles. He moves everything out of your way.
Yay.
There we go.
There you go now. The road is clear, Catan and Canaan.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, Gordon B. Gordon, thank you very much for clearing the way. We're forever grateful. Wherever we go, we'll name our new home after you.
Could we hitch a ride since there's only one road?
Do they know your name? Like, how can they promise that when we haven't even told them who we are? They're like, we'll name our new home after you. We don't know their name.
Strange Lady in Red. They're going to name it the Lady in Red House. It'll be Pink House. They'll hang a red light outside. It'll start a red light district, meaning something entirely different.
What are your names there?
Miss Scarlet, you know.
I'm Professor Plum.
Belladonna.
Oh, there. So, was your home destroyed as well?
Your home was destroyed?
No, we live in a giant home together. Actually, it's kind of weird.
It's a
Now that I'm
mansion.
thinking about it, now that I actually put some thought into it.
We're looking for a lost child.
Oh, such a shame there. Who's what do you mean a lost child? Who's the child?
Princess Lollipop. Have you heard of her?
I'm afraid not.
Are
I'm
you
just a simple
Kandy
woman,
people?
content with my sheep and my my lumber,
Your wheat and your wood and your
my
ore,
wheat and my wood.
building settlements, improving them to cities and building
Yeah.
roads.
No wonder your horse doesn't seem happy with this road with a giant curve in it.
No, a road should just be on the hexagons, on the edges of terrain.
Unfortunately, D&D has gone to a complete grid system.
I know the squares. These squares are confusing me. But at least you don't have thieves running around here, so that's good.
We don't have what running around?
Thieves.
Thieves? Oh.
I mean, I don't know. You said that Miss Scarlet took some levels in Rogue. Is she a thief?
Yes, she's a scout. She has 3 levels of rogue.
So, oh, how did?
She's fine with that.
Okay.
Can we hitch a ride?
Yeah, where are you headed to?
Down the road.
All right.
We're just keeping an eye out for clues.
Sweet more swamp with musty step.
I mean, I tried. There's limitations.
It did what we needed to. That was the thing.
Richard, since you are our random encounter guy, go ahead and roll me a d6. And I'm going to delete Loopy. 5. Did you roll 5 last time?
I don't know.
Is it a problem if he did?
I think it was 5 last time.
Let's scroll back in the log and look.
Oh, that's quite all right. I think
Yes,
I know
it
who
was
is.
a 5 last time.
That's okay. I took him off the board, so we're good.
Okay.
That is way too small. Okay. So you travel a little bit along the road when up ahead you see a sudden burst through the ground, and you see what looks like a giant totemic head, and it seems to be bubbling lava and fire.
Here we are
No.
with nothing to make it cool.
Just bursting through. You should have used the actual token, but it was hard to find a good picture of Fireball Island. What do you guys do?
Okay.
There's this giant totem head spouting fire. Is it in our way?
It does appear on the path up ahead. In fact, what I should actually do is roll initiative for me. We put the initiative tracker on
My
there.
God. Ooh.
That was a nat 20 wild magic surge.
Okay. I actually have that over here. Give me a percentile.
$35.
It's been a long time since I've used the Wild Magic search table.
Blow the dust off.
Yeah. Well, I got to use the whatchamacallit, the Dark Alley chart after a long time. Critical table. I have a Vector's character sheet in here for some reason. Okay, 35.
Yep.
I don't like this magic surge.
You want me to roll again?
No.
Go up till you find one you like.
I'm just gonna go with the regular one. Yeah, I guess it's the same. Roll a D10.
$9.
You suddenly aged 9 years.
What?
90,
No, 9 years.
9 years.
Okay.
Okay.
How old is your character?
I was figuring she was like in her late 30s, so now she's in her late 40s.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Where's that?
I'm going to have to be Miss Gray now.
What just happened?
I don't know. I saw that thing and I aged 9 years.
I guess don't look at it anymore. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, well, we'll do that too. We'll maximize damage on your next turn, because that's a different chart.
Okay.
All right, everybody got initiative, and we will sort. So, Miss Scarlet, you start.
Yeah, that's the problem with being a rogue. You you end up first in the initiative when nobody's there. Okay, so the pink is difficult terrain.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And now I see it in front of us.
Okay, so I can get that far. Can I shoot over this gumdrop or whatever, or how big is it, or am I hiding behind it?
It's a tree, so basically you could shoot and then duck if you want to.
Okay. And that is what I'm going to do. Shoot.
That'll hit.
And then duck.
Actually, what's max on your?
It's 1d6 plus 1, so 7 would be max.
Okay.
Because I don't have sneak attack yet.
Ah, okay.
Because I'm not hiding. I have to be hiding or have someone within 5 feet. So next turn I'll have my sneak attack. It's first round rogue syndrome.
Are any of us good at fighting?
Not really.
Okay. Because I was going to say, maybe I could turn mage armor into rage armor, but I don't think we want that.
You want to give me rage armor?
I think it would kill you.
Well, no, if I were, like, if you made me rage like a barbarian to where I took half damage and got to make my attacks, I could
That's
totally
true. The
pull that off.
resistances would be good.
Well,
yeah.
I can't walk. I can't walk to you now in this turn. I'll never reach you.
Oh, am I that far? Oh, because I was 10 feet ahead of you to start with, and then I moved 30.
Okay, I need somebody to roll a d6.
Okay. Roll to what?
Okay. You see what looks like a fireball come out from the island, and it rolls this way.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Okay, Belladonna.
It's with a fireball rolling towards us.
It should better be looking if you don't. Yeah.
Does the mountain appear to be some sort of a creature? Or...
Yeah, it just looks like a ball of molten rock rolling. It does seem to be confined by the path.
Mhm.
Is that the mountain or the fireball you're talking about?
Yeah, I was curious about the mountain. Yes.
It does look like some sort of creature. I mean, it has eyes and a mouth.
Okay.
Give me an investigation check.
All right.
It also has a large red ruby on the side of it. Princess cut, short and large.
Seems
But it seems to
important.
be burbling up
Does seem.
and seems to have 3 ways that it spits fire.
All right. Let me cast on word of radiance on the fireball, I guess.
Oh no. That would.
That's not a ranged spell, Will.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm thinking of potential
Here.
Scrabble shield things.
totally.
If I turned color spray into cold spray.
It needs a wisdom save. It fails.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully it does something.
Okay.
Professor Plum, if you want to move up and ready to cast Rage Armor on me, I could move back to you to be in
I'm
range for you to
right there.
cast it on my turn.
Okay.
Okay. John got another $23 donation.
Yeah. Thanking the person that did it now. Okay. So, ready for whenever it's my turn.
Yep, it's your turn.
Oh, great. I'm going to move here and ready myself to cast Rage Armor on my friend, Miss Scarlet, whenever she comes within range.
Okay. You're gonna cast Rage Armor on her?
Yes.
Okay. You're 5 feet, so you're fine. You can cast on her.
Okay.
So, Miss Scarlet, you are now raging, so you will take half damage.
Okay.
Get her done.
And you're able to inflict double damage.
Alrighty. Awesome. So it's my turn now?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to run up out of hiding to attack this critter.
Okay.
Turn on my sneak attack. Use my rapier. So got a 20 to hit and 13 doubled to 26 damage.
All right. It is the island's turn. So it cast basically. Yeah, it throws out one more of its fireballs. Can someone roll a d6?
Does someone else want to roll it?
Oh no.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It actually is a 6, so it spits it out on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a dex check, just to make sure it didn't do any damage to you.
Check or save?
Dex save. Sorry.
13.
13. Let me double check that. Where do we put it? Fireball Island. A game that I've always wanted. 13. What would be its? Oh no, that's +6. That does not save. But you take half damage, so you will take 4 because it's 6. So it'd be 9 damage. So you take 4.
Okay. 4 damage taken.
All right, Miss Belladonna.
I will cast Toll the Dead on the end.
Okay. I'm trying to make a wisdom save. Not very wise. So I take 12 points.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we're doing something to this thing.
Right.
I moved it down so you can see its health bar.
I cannot see a health bar. Can other people?
No, I cannot.
No.
Oh. I don't know why it's not showing.
The 3 dots next to the health.
Oh. There you go. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, now I can. Okay. Something happened to our initiative, though.
Oh, I closed it by mistake. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
So it's my turn now. I don't think any of my offensive options are going to work because it is fire. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Should I try to cast Firebolt at it?
Cast. Oh, that's 2 letters. Sorry. I was gonna
Well,
say
not
cast.
only that, I can't use the Scrabble Shield twice in one encounter.
Oh. It's once per encounter. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. You could try. We can find out whether it's immune or resistant. Usually
Yeah.
things are resistant.
Because it's literally all I can do.
Yep.
So
Then do it.
everything I have is fire based. Oh! Please,
Don't
Mama,
be
please.
immune.
Mama, please.
All right. So how much do you heal it for? 25.
No.
But it looked impressive.
Well, I should just bow out for this fight. I've done what I can. You just keep beating it up.
It does not appear to be effective. You do have whatchamacallit. You do have you can get another magical item if you want. Because you haven't you earned $50?
Yeah, I have 25 bucks
25?
sitting in the bank, but I'm gonna save that and see if I can get a clue before the end of the night.
Okay.
So I am, after seeing that, I'm just gonna have Professor Plum make his way back.
All right.
Because there's no point in being up there if you can't do anything.
All right, Miss Scarlet.
Okay.
Oh, this went out, so we're good.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get sneak attack now. So I'm going to attack it. Rolled a 15 to hit. 2 damage. You said I do double damage, so that'll be 4. Then I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And run back to hide behind the tree.
Okay.
We are going to spend the rest of our night fighting this goddamn thing.
There's a whole campaign around Fireball Island. So we could do it as a one-shot campaign. Like they made the whole map and everything.
Nice.
So.
Is Fireball Island a thing? Like, is it a board game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Is it a 70s thing?
They just redid it. You can actually get it at Target now.
Huh.
Let me share my screen real quick so you can see it.
Oh, okay. I'd never heard of it before. So it's one of those gimmick board games like Mousetrap.
Yeah, except it's randomly spinning fireballs, and you have to move your pieces along and not get hit.
Okay.
There's even expansions.
My God.
All right, that probably messed everything up. Sorry.
It went back. I think we're all in the right spot. Yeah.
Okay. So roll a d6 for me.
John, I think it's your turn.
Okay.
Since your character is good for nothing else, you can roll the d6.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, that's fortunate. So it spits out another fireball. That goes this way. 5, 6. You feel the heat as it passes you by, Miss Scarlet. This keeps going to
It's probably just menopause.
4, 5. So the horse is now on fire and taking damage. All right. Belladonna, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I think I have to attack the fireball to try and keep it off the horse. So,
Okay.
that's good.
Oh, yep. So you destroy the fireball.
All right.
All right, Professor.
Hold up.
I will cheer on my compatriots. You can do it. Give them hell. Because literally all of the offensive options I have are firebolt and fireball. I've got some magic missiles, but I might want to save those spell slots for the rest of the evening.
You'll have long rest in there, so you'll be okay.
Okay, well then I'll cast a magic missile.
Okay. I wouldn't do that to you.
So you do 3 missiles? Is that a first level spell slot you're using?
Yeah, it usually
so 3 times 5 is 15.
It usually asks me what level I want to cast it at, and it didn't. So
interesting.
I'm not. There's something about how this sheet is set up.
Well, I tripled it anyhow, so.
There we go.
Okay. And I tried to see the spell description when I got that weird error message. Okay. All right. Good job, Professor Plum.
All right, Miss Scarlet.
All right. So I come running out of hiding. Was I successfully hit and I had a low roll?
It doesn't, you're fine. It's not actually looking for you.
Okay.
It's not really, it's an island. It just spits fireballs.
Okay.
That misses.
Okay.
Wow.
So you go to stab it again. As the mountain is decomposing slightly as it spits out fire, you glance against the rock, not seeming to do damage to it.
It was supposed to be an advantage since I was hidden.
Oh, yep. Go for it.
Still misses.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So then I'm going to test a theory since it did not attack me when I was up there, and I'm just going to run back to hiding and see if it takes an attack of opportunity on me.
Nope.
Okay.
It is a mountain.
I have a strategy now.
Okay. Somebody roll a d6 for me.
Whose turn is it? Mine?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Will's. There we go.
So it goes straight. Oh, it goes right for Belladonna. Belladonna, give me a dex save.
All right.
Oh!
Two.
Ouch. These are not the most
Ouch.
efficient characters for.
So it does 11 points of damage.
All right.
And you will get you will be on fire next turn.
In fairness, we were told we were doing an investigation.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I turned it into a 5-room adventure.
Yes.
I mean,
okay.
it it doesn't help. I rolled the worst I've ever rolled in the history of me ever playing D&D when it came to character ability scores.
You are doing an investigation. I just made different. You're not going to have fights after Licorice. I'll put it. Well, you will, but
Okay. We're making progress. And so long as
Right.
they're not all fire resistant or fire immune. Okay.
all right. Belladonna.
Okay. Is the fire just kind of rolling along, or does it seem like it's seeking
Yep.
out?
It's like a roll of burning rock.
Okay. So I move around it.
Okay.
Let's try this again. Switch the damage. Hit the island.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming it's not making its wisdom save because it has negative wisdom. It's a mountain. All right, Mr. Plum.
One more time. He's professor. He didn't go to professor school. We called Mr.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Miss Scarlet.
Right. Miss Scarlet charges up. Makes
It's
her
not out of-
ranged attack. 19 to hit.
That hits.
21 damage, doubled for 42.
You have destroyed Fire Island.
Why couldn't you have done that earlier?
I needed someone up here with me.
Yes.
That the large crystal in the side pops out and the island disintegrates. So you now have an exceptionally large ruby worth 1,000 gold.
Ooh, we could cast that spell that brings things back to you.
No, you need a sapphire.
Oh, it's a sapphire, not a ruby. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
I need to take a bathroom break.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll take
do
a break.
5-minute break.
All right.
And then my parents found out I was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma. And then there was chemotherapy. I'm so glad I don't remember that because that just sounds like no. Every year I go to get my finger pricked, which I hate, but I still do it because I get to see everybody I love there. So I have scoliosis. I do need back surgery, and we're gonna do it at East Tennessee Children's Hospital. Is my hospital. It's where I came from. It's where I've been, and I'm glad it's gonna happen there because, you know, I love that hospital. So
I raise money for Dornbecker Children's Hospital with lemonade stands. The Trailblazers built a lemonade stand when we were shooting a commercial with Terry Porter. Last time I donated to the Christine and Gary Rude Family Pavilion, which is for sick kids that stay for a while or they live far away. Giving back to others is fun when you do it with your friends. It feels really great knowing that other people care just as much as I would, and they just know that it's easy to give back. I had strep throat, and then I went to the hospital and they told me I had toxic shock syndrome. They're all nice and they're not overwhelming and scary. They just kind of treat you like a normal kid. 3 years later, I have no issues. I want to be a doctor when I grow up because I want to be able to help other sick kids in the future like how they help me.
All around, I'd just say I'm very tough and I can just push through things that I think I can do. I am basically a normal kid. The only thing is I have spina bifida, and it does not stop me from being a normal kid. If you have something like that is risky, like surgery, it can be very scary to go into a hospital. And the children's hospital is cool because you get to see all your favorite doctors and you get to be treated how you want to be. I like that they listen to me because they do whatever is most comfortable with me. I have accomplished being out of vision therapy and swim therapy. I play baseball, Miracle League. Basically, it's a program where you play baseball. It's for disabled people. I can do stuff that I want to do. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do stuff.
They had said it seems like it was just a virus and she should get better within a few days. By that night, her fevers had spiked to about 106.2 degrees. What did you have?
Leukemia.
I'm a pediatric oncology nurse and I've worked at Rady Children's Hospital. I've watched kids for 10 years go through all this, but then when it's your own baby. Kaylee needed chemotherapy and steroids as a part of her treatment. I don't think people actually know how much it is to treat a child with cancer who gets so many tests, so expensive drugs. Funds made to Children's Miracle Network go to the Child Life department at our hospital. What room do you go in and play with all the toys?
Game room.
The game room. Is it fun there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Larsen syndrome is a connective tissue disorder, so all of the joints in my body are dislocated. I have difficulties with my airways and my breathing, and I've had around 20 plus surgeries for me to, 1, live, 2, for me to have my independence. I always joke volunteering is my sport, and my wish was that Chris Pratt would help me with the projects that I do for Seattle Children's. He offered up the experience to go visit him on the set of Jurassic World 2 in Hawaii. All of the proceeds that came in for the raffle went to the orthopedics department. We ended up raising over $828,000. I have such an amazing support system around me. I've got my parents and my little brother and my aunts and my uncles and my cousins and my grandparents, and then I also have my family at the hospital. I've got those nurses and doctors that every time I go, I have to go say hi to them. Without them, I wouldn't be here, because they're the ones that are inspiring me to give back and give what I can to the hospital.
I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 7. It's a really unique disorder, I think. You get really high, really manic, bouncing off the walls, like everything's great, everything's perfect, I don't need medication, all this stuff, and then you drop and it's like everything is awful. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I here? I want to be very clear, I would not be sitting here without medication. We need those things to survive. And I think we need to start sitting down and having a conversation about how can we make that accessible to the people that need them. No 7-year-old should feel like they want to commit suicide, and that's what I felt like. I'm 16, I still shouldn't have to think about that. I shouldn't have to think about how am I going to go to college because of how am I going to get the emotional support? How am I going to move out of my house? How am I going to keep a job? I don't really relate to kids my age. I think that comes back to I've had to grow up so much faster, so I have bad knees, my back hurts occasionally. I like knitting. Hi, my name is Bella and I am a 65-year-old woman.
He's so happy and positive, and it's all he knows too, so we just, like he always says, we roll with it.
I have a thing that shows me how fast I'm going, so it should look like a race car because it can go 6 miles an hour.
He has a pulmonologist, a cardiologist, a gastrointestinal doctor, a nutritionist, a neurologist. He's got a whole team that just follows his wheelchair. He calls the child life specialists the play ladies. So they come into the hospital and they brought him a switch and he lights up.
Lego Marvel, I'm almost done with that game on my DS, and now I'm doing the second one on my Switch. Pokemon, Star Wars, Transformers. Fortnite's pretty much a game that's trying to get you addicted to it.
When you go to the operating room, you take this medicine called Goofy Juice, so it doesn't have you have a bad memory, so you don't remember going into the operating room. I've had 13 surgeries. So my doctor that did all my surgeries, his name is Dr. Thomas. It was a little nerve-wracking, but it wasn't that bad. The first time I did triathlon, it was a 100-yard swim, 3-mile bike, and a half-mile run. Sometimes there's nothing that can stop me from doing the things that I want to do. Larsen syndrome is a syndrome that dislocates some of your parts in your body, like your knees. It's been great to have such specialist care. If Children's Hospital wasn't there, then I would be in a wheelchair my whole life.
When I was 10, I was hit and ran over by a car. I suffered a traumatic brain injury, a ruptured spleen, a broken tibia, a broken clavicle, and multiple skin graftings. For the traumatic brain injury, it affects my frontal temporal lobe. So that's depression, anxiety, emotion, all of my emotions. A lot of people think that mental health isn't really such a big deal and, oh, you have mental problems, go to therapy, you'll be fine. But even when you go to therapy, you can't live in your therapist's office. You have to go through daily life. You have to see other people. You have to be around everybody. A lot of different things in my life have gotten better because of the car accident. It's made me a stronger person, and I don't believe old Alexis would have, she was great and all, but this Alexis, I love her better. If you give donations to Children's Miracle Network, it's not about the money, it's about the love, and it's about the life that you're saving, so that that person can have love as well.
The next map is, I think you'll find.
And
fun.
we're back.
All right.
All right. I'm assuming Belladonna's going closer to the front.
Sure.
So I will move you guys to the next map.
Yeah.
You go with Kanan and Catan, our lovely settlers, far enough that they drop you off at the entrance to the Licorice Forest.
Oh. Goodness.
You see blocking the path on the Licorice Forest what looks like a giant snake.
Is it a giant snake?
Yeah, it's a giant snake.
Well, you said it looks like, so. I love the peppermint bark in the walls on this one.
Right? That's great. Jelly beans.
All right. So who's feeling confident to walk up to that giant snake?
I will. I will use my beast speech.
It could talk common. We don't know.
Good evening, Mr. Snakes.
And comments is your accident is atrocious.
Good evening, Miss Tasty Morsel. What may I help you with?
I am Miss Scarlet, and we need to pass through into the Licorice Forest.
I'm afraid I can't let you pass through. It's not my style.
What is your style?
You hear, give me a perception check.
101.
All right. You hear what sounds like a muffled scream from behind. And you can see past the snake what looks like Lord Licorice. Or you assume to be Lord Licorice. Let me open my licorice cave encounter. There we go. We can show that. And he lets out a muffled scream. You can see from where you're at, especially with your 21 perception, that he is bound and tied to a ladder.
Okay, this is a family stream. So let me see. So we can see past
horses and shoots and ladders.
So we can see past him to Lord Licorice, huh?
Yep.
All right.
He's a snake. He's not.
I'm going to use Misty Step to just kind of get past that. And walk over to Lord Licorice over here.
Okay.
And like, you're Lord Licorice, I assume, with the theme going on with your clothing and. Okay, let me see. He's gonna. He didn't have any tools. Because
he just has a bound around his mouth. So
okay, I'm gonna pull that out, or I'm going to use my hands to undo that.
The universal
yes, Mary,
tool.
I am Lord Licorice. Thank you for saving me, young man.
Yeah, how did you get here? What's going on? How did you get tied up?
I was enjoying my quiet rest, reclusion with my dear friend Mr. Mint, when suddenly the snakes and ladders appeared, and before I knew it, I was slid down and tied up.
Isn't that always the way? Do you know anything about what happened to Princess Lollipop?
Give me a persuasion check. Let's see how much he...
I mean, I did just save him.
I know, but I don't know if he... Just give me a persuasion to see.
I mean, like, yeah, I have shit for skills. This is not the most competent group of adventurers you've ever encountered, Chaffee. Plan accordingly.
Oh, did King Kandy send you?
Yeah, and Queen Frostine, Frosticle, I don't know.
Her buttercream cheese powdered self is probably behind all of this. I know she's not a fan of me and Mr. Mint, their sergeant at arms. She's always, they're both always after us. Kind of old-fashioned, King Kandy is.
Okay.
So did he send you to kill me because something happened to his princess?
No, he sent us
he's using.
Sent us to find her. I didn't expect there to be a whole, like, political thriller about the power behind the throne in Candyland. I was just wondering if you'd seen something, heard something.
You have a clue, right?
Yeah, we found this dead playing card with some pink sprinkly crap on him. There's little circles on top of them. Circle
well,
prints.
I think you saved up for a clue as well, right?
I'm saving up for one. I have half as much as I need for a clue.
You got a 25 and a 23.
Oh, I'm $2 away.
You're fine. So he shares with you. We've been seeing game pieces all over Candyland, as if there's some sort of great disturbance between the planes. It appears like someone's trying to take over everything, wanted to control everything. I think he's probably the one who captured your Princess Lollipop.
See. How would we get to this mysterious individual?
Well, I know one way to travel between the planes if you're up for it.
Sure.
But you need to know where you want to go.
That's a problem. Considering I've never been outside of our mansion before. So the snake isn't supposed to be here, huh?
No.
Should
I don't
we
know
make
why these snakes and ladders appear here. My knowledge is they belong to another plane altogether.
I could cast Dog Cloud. Would that be useful?
Dong Cloud?
No, Dog Cloud.
Instead of Fog Cloud.
I don't know how useful that would be.
Me neither. I've got all these great ideas, but they're not practical.
Yeah, we need Weasel Cloud.
I don't have that. There's no spell that's one letter away from mongoose or weasel. I could do suggestion and make it like too saggy to move. Is that a thing?
Did I not put... Perhaps Mr. Mint might be able to share more information with you. He has the ear of the king and knows more of what's going on.
Oh, I would love to do that. Outcast. We need to get out of here first, though.
Well, you have the ladder.
Oh. Okay.
Assuming you've untied him from the ladder, you now have a ladder.
How do we use the ladder to get past the snake?
So these are high walls.
Uh-huh.
These are not.
I see. Yeah. Well, I guess we will use the ladder to slowly make our way over to everyone else, and then use it to be on our way to see who this person is over here, and just cut the snake right out of it. What's it gonna do? Solved your ladder puzzle.
Well, the snake is what you would use to get down.
But you can use a ladder to get down.
Nope, you have to use the snake to get down.
Ladders only go up.
Ladders only go up, like... Okay, Professor Plum is very frustrated by this. Because he's like, he knows in his mind a ladder can go down.
Doesn't seem to want to do that.
Not in this world.
He is using the snake. He's using the snake to go down.
As you come towards the snake actually straightens itself out and basically forms a slide for you to climb.
Okay.
To slide down.
So I'm like, guys, this is a very silly place.
Okay, so we use the ladders and go up to Professor Peppermint or whoever this is over here.
Mr. Mint.
Mr. Mint.
There we go. Now I gotta do a voice for Mr. Mint.
Yeah, he can just have a normal voice.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Monsieur Mint. I'm changing it right now to Monsieur Mint.
Your guest.
It's good to meet you. I am Miss Scarlett.
Miss Scarlett, Mademoiselle Scarlett, this is very grateful. All of you have untied me from this ladder. I was afraid I was going to go stale, as if I was in the bottom of a great bag, collecting Kleenex and hairs.
Oh, that would be simply awful.
It is something all us mints have but nightmares about.
And being
Our
pulled
version
out
of
and
hell is an
offered
old
to,
lady's purse.
to be pulled out and offered to small children who turn their nose up at you.
Yes, it is quite awful. No one seems to like a peppermint.
So what do you know about King Kandy's daughter, the Lollipop Princess, Princess Lollipop?
Well, the king, of course, always suspects Lord Licorice. He does not trust him at all. But we all know that Lord Licorice is beyond reproach. She was with me the entire time. I believe it may be a threat from outside. I do not know who would like to control everything. But I do remember seeing a man with a monocle. And a top hat.
Driving a long, fancy car?
The 1%.
Okay, so we need to pass go. We need to collect $200.
Where did you find this man?
I would ask the hungry hippos. They may be your best source. They travel between the plains, always looking for tasty treats. But be careful, they do not trust magic.
I look over at Professor Plum. Do you understand that?
You're going to have to say that one more time.
Do you understand that? They do not trust magic. You must not do the magic around the hungry hippos.
They do not trust the magic at all.
Okay.
They
think
think
they're
the
really doing
magic
magic all night long anyways.
is dangerous for their systems.
Sure. You won't hear a peep from them.
If you would like, I can shoot a flare and see if we can signal their ship.
Oh, the hippos have a ship.
But of course.
They are airship hippos. That sounds like a good plan to me. Belladonna, what do you think?
I think if that's the best way to get them, then yes, let's signal them.
Okay. This map is ridiculously big, so I apologize in advance.
Okay.
But he sets off a flare, and they summon. I'm going to just throw you guys on here so you can be on here.
Can you hide the turn tracker?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big map.
I don't know if anybody recognizes the map yet.
Vaguely.
Would I?
I don't know. Let me zoom out enough. No, I don't recognize it.
That's a shame. It's been converted into a D&D map, but it is normally much more futuristic.
Okay.
All right.
I'll zoom out for the folks at home.
Given the way the front is, and vaguely see Firefly.
Oh, think games.
Oh,
Well, needless to say,
yeah.
you're all welcomed aboard the ship. Let me see if the long rest works. I'm not as good at building macros as oh, and this messed up.
Well, considering that my character sheet doesn't ever tick down the spell slots, period.
Oh, look, I'm limited adventure.
Oh, where did my thing go? Let me reset this. Sorry.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, now my long rest let everyone know my secret.
What's your secret?
I'm a genie patron warlock.
You're a genie patron? What does that mean? What does that mean for us?
Well, my ring that I wouldn't give up, I'm able to pop into it.
That's her sanctuary.
Okay.
Cool. I like it.
That does not really affect my day-to-day life, so knock yourself out.
You could all come into my bottle.
Yeah.
Is there room for us?
It's bigger on the inside.
What does it look like?
It's a large room with cushions all over the place and very like a Bedouin tent.
Okay. Is there a bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, great.
And a large clawfoot bathtub. And I had forgotten to add my genie damage.
So you are greeted, you are taken up aboard this giant flying vessel. You kind of see Candyland from above, and you see it's beautiful, full spread, and you can see the terrain road traveling throughout it. But of course, you see the board game pieces like you've seen before in other places. You are greeted by Sergeant Lizzie Hippo. There's actual names for the hippos and hungry hippos. I have been on so many wiki pages this past couple weeks. There's Picky, there's Veggie, there's Bottomless, Sweetie.
God, Bottomless, what a name.
Yeah. And that's, I don't need that one. They said, gentlemen, please do rest. Mr. Mint says you are all formidable and cunning freebooters. Well, you're all welcome aboard our ship, and we will give you safe passage to where you would like.
Yep.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
No wizards here either. I mean, wizards, am I right?
Absolutely. We trust in technology. And he pats his blunderbuss by his side. And not in the avarice of wizardry. We trust in what we can know and what we can feel and what we can touch.
Sounds very sensual.
Where would you like to go?
To Princess Lollipop.
Well, I don't know where we are in Candyland. What are you looking for?
I mean, do we need to go to that swampy chocolate place, the bog, the chocolate bog, in order to talk with the chocolate monster?
Yeah, I guess since we ruled out licorice, that would be the other clue. The other lead we have.
Yeah. Has there been someone new in Candyland who shouldn't be here besides the three of us?
It seems to be people are traveling all over. Is there someone you're looking for?
The man with the monocle and a top hat.
Oh, yeah, monocle and a top hat, yeah.
You mean Mr. Monopoly? Where did you see Mr. Monopoly?
Mr. Mint said that he saw him. We're not sure where he was at.
That is most unfortunate. He should not be outside of Monopoly. He should not have left Atlantic City.
Tell me about it.
Most disturbing. So, Atlantic City then? Is that where we're headed?
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Why not?
We're going to Atlantic City.
Well, gentlemen, I do caution you, though. I do ask, there are no free rides. Ash, caster, grass, you have to pay some way.
I mean, they are hippos. They probably would want grass.
I have a list of chores for you gentlemen to do while you're here on the ship and while we travel to Atlantic City. In the meantime, if anything should happen and you need assistance, please ring this bell that's on this table, and I will come scurrying.
You don't want to see a hippo scurry.
Excellent.
Actually, I do.
So I hand the list to Professor Plum and tell him the gentlemen have to do the chores. And ask Belladonna if she would like to have a cup of tea with me.
That sounds lovely.
Okay.
Okay, so Professor Plum is looking at this list.
So Professor Plum is looking at the ship list. You are on the Sugnoma. The Sugnoma Spelljammer ship. And you have a list of 12 items to do.
Let's
Are
do
we
them
in? Oh my God! I think I just figured out where we are.
Let's do it in order.
Oh my gosh! Somebody sus.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So we will roll for initiative.
All right.
Just so we can, because this is a skill challenge, right?
Gotcha.
But it's only Professor Plum is doing these chores.
No, we're going to do the chores
Well,
with you.
When we see the list of that size, definitely.
Yeah, it wasn't like 2 things on the list. We got 12 things, and someone's going to try and kill us while we're doing
It would have been funnier if you just let him do all 12 on his own.
You're right.
All right. Add round.
But there's 3 of us. We can't go off in pairs.
Nope.
Okay.
I think we're going to have
Added
to
a round
split
counter.
up.
Okay, there we go. Descending order. All right, Professor Plum, what task are you going to work on first?
Might as well do the first one, refuel the engine crystals.
Okay. So you can start moving to the engine crystals.
Do I get there?
No, you just move like normal. We're behaving as if we're in combat this whole time.
So move 60 feet towards the back of the ship.
Okay, Miss Scarlet, where are you going?
Okay, so do you want to go south or east, Belladonna?
I'm thinking south.
Okay, so do you want to get the mess room first, and then I'll go, or do you want me to do the mess room first? One of us needs to clean the mess room because we're in the mess room.
Oh, we're in the mess room?
Yeah, we're in the mess hall. I assume we're in the mess hall, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you clean the mess hall, it'll just become a hall.
Okay, I'm going to clean the mess hall then. What do I need to roll?
Okay.
Sure.
You, I don't know. What would you do? Would you do it as a sleight of hand? Would you do it as a?
I think I would do it as an investigation. I'm looking for the dirt and cleaning it up.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it as an investigation.
God, crappy roll.
You start to clean, but it seems like it's going to take you a little bit longer to clean
Okay.
than you originally thought.
All right.
Okay, Belladonna, what are you doing?
All right. I am going to.
I would go in every room and do the task for that room as you go around to get this done faster. The round counter makes me nervous. I want to be efficient.
What if we're not?
Well, since we're doing things like refueling, I worry that if we don't deal with the wiring on the coils, that'll be an issue. So.
Okay. So you can head towards the Tesla coils.
Yes. Double move D.
All right.
We're
This
splitting
was
the
the
party.
best way. I don't think we had a choice.
Oh no, that doesn't move far enough. Okay. All right.
Who does the invisible stalker hit?
Nobody. I just realized it didn't move far enough.
Oh, okay.
No, I moved it too much. So.
Okay.
Invisible
right.
stalker, I don't believe it.
Professor Plum.
Okay. That's my turn.
Miss Scarlet?
Okay, I guess I'm still cleaning the mess hall. I'm going to use survival to be able to find all of the gunk
Okay.
That needs to be cleaned in all the trouble. 14.
Close enough. We'll say you did it.
Okay. So is 15 our target on these?
Yeah, but I'll do 14. That seems fair. You guys are level 5, so.
Okay, so. Oh, you crossed it off. Awesome.
Yep. And now you can move as well.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't in a box. Okay. Oh, there. I'm moving 33 feet.
Sometimes the boxes work, sometimes they don't.
Well, when you first get dropped, it doesn't necessarily put you in a box.
Well, the Candyland map, I was trying to move in boxes and it kept bouncing me
It's not
over.
lined up
So
100%.
The map boxes are not lined up with the game boxes.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm more OCD. I make them line up. When I make them back. It's a lot of work. I totally understand why Chappie's not doing it.
No, I'm not doing that. All right. Belladonna.
Double move to you.
Okay.
Apparently I'm going the long way, but I didn't see the other way until I started moving. So.
No, you're fine. Professor Plum.
Almost there. Oh wait, I guess I can make it all the way into the room. I just
Yeah,
can't
you
do
can
it.
double move to there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead and do your save. Try to do it. What are you doing to
Well,
the crystals?
refuel the engine crystal. I guess I'll investigate. It's the only thing I'm good at.
Okay.
Well, you better have something else because you can't use the same skill twice in a row.
I don't. I have history, insight, and perception. I don't know how that's going to help me. I thought we were investigating a murder.
All right. So you are trying to investigate the crystals. You can determine which ones are the spent ones and which ones are the fresh ones, but you don't do anything about it.
Yeah, I'm like, he never went to engine crystal school.
Engine crystals. All right. Miss Scarlet, what are you doing?
Okay, so I am going to move this way. And I guess I need to align the ballista. What did I use last? I used survival. Well, I think I'm going to use perception to line up the ballista.
Okay.
22.
You line it up.
Okay.
Okay. Belladonna.
Double move to you.
Okay. Okay. That. Oh, doesn't hit. Okay.
Oh, it didn't reset my hit points when.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either. I just had mine. So.
Professor Plum.
Me again already? Well, I guess would Arcana help me refuel the engine crystals?
I think that would.
Oh,
I forgot this kid's
I didn't even have that as a skill.
Okay. Yep, you refill the engine crystals.
Yay.
You're able to figure out how they work, and this does seem to be an arcane machine of some sort. Let me clear that off. The Signoma.
Silence.
Was Signoma too much of a giveaway?
What?
Was the name of the airship too much of a giveaway?
Clearly not, 'cause I don't
Means
think any of
nothing
us
to
know what you're
me.
talking about.
No, once I didn't know what it was until you gave us the task list.
I mean, I figured what it was. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to encourage you.
Okay, you have successfully moved those. You can also move your regular movement, not your double movement, to whatever next task you want.
I'm gonna go on the next task list and cook. Where's the
Okay.
kitchen?
Well, you are close to navigation, I think, is this room back here if you wanted to get
Yep.
the stuff from the navigator to take up to the bridge.
Well, that sounds a little too efficient. But okay.
Okay, I'm just saying there's an invisible stalker trying to kill us.
We don't know that. It's invisible. Metagaming, Richard. I will
Who's
bop
it
you on
trying
the
to
nose
hit?
with the newspaper. No metagaming.
I mean, shouldn't the person that's trying to hit you notice something, fly past them or something?
Have we been hit yet?
Professor Plum, give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. No.
You should have said make a perception
Okay,
check.
fine.
He's Mr. Beaning his way around this ship. I mean,
You see, as you get to navigation, you see that there is indeed a Giffen here. He appears to be at the desk.
I need to bring commands from you to the bridge. Is that written? Do you need to walk with me? Like, how do you want to do that?
All right, we're going to star wipe to the next player, Miss Scarlett.
Okay, what is this room over here?
That's the kitchen.
Okay, so that's the kitchen. All right, so, oops. So I need to go around the corner there. Okay, well, so I will get into the kitchen. That will take me a double move. And I guess that I'm going to start cooking meals for passengers on my next turn.
Okay. Belladonna.
Double move to here.
All right, you're with the Tesla coils.
Yes.
Was that a double move to get there?
It was yes, it was a double move.
Okay. All right, so let's see where he's going. Oh. Belladonna, give me a perception check. You feel a rush of wind around you. And maybe it came from that open vent in the floor. But it feels like someone's in the room with you.
All right.
But you just feel like the wind, and you see that there's a vent in that upper left-hand corner that flew open, like a trapdoor in the floor.
All right.
All right, we start right to Professor Plum.
Okay.
Oh, you might need to chart the course while you're there in navigation.
Is there a... Okay, let me...
Number 7 might be where you were.
Yep, that's navigation, so you can chart the course there.
I use persuasion to see if they'll chart the course.
Do you try to persuade
Give
the
me
gift?
another perception at advantage because you went to talk to him before you start to chart the course.
Okay. Yay.
Okay. You get up close to this GIF, hoping to. Is it GIF or GIF? Are we going to get in trouble?
It's GIF.
GIF.
GIF. All right.
GIF is peanut butter, damn it.
You get up to this GIF and you realize he's dead. He has been knocked unconscious. He's been killed. He does not seem to have any external injuries. Is not bleeding outside, but he has stopped breathing.
Is it possible to chart the course?
Yes, you can still chart the course. He's done a lot of the work already for you.
Okay. Can I do that this turn?
Yes, you may.
All right. Like, there's a dead body, but damn it, I've got chores to do.
Do you want to report?
How?
I don't know. Push the red button on the wall.
Is there a way to just, is there anything? I don't know how this ship works.
I don't know. I'm joking.
Okay.
So he is dead. I'll mark him as dead.
Okay.
Okay.
So what you going to use to chart the course? Can't use perception. Because you used that last time.
I don't. Insight. Does that work?
Nope.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
Okay.
All right, Miss Scarlet.
Okay, I'm cooking.
You probably got too distracted by the dead body next to you. And try to move him out of the way to get to the astrolabe.
Okay, what did I use last time?
You're in a new room, so you can do anything new.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use survival to cook then.
Okay.
Nat 20.
You make a gourmet feast, which will definitely be rewarded because these hippos are gourmands.
Well, apparently they're dead.
Some of them, one of them talked to us.
Right.
Okay. Belladonna, what are you doing?
I want to use Arcana to figure out the wiring.
Okay.
I get to start moving. I forgot.
Oh, yes. Go ahead and move, Miss Scarlet.
I'm not getting anywhere, but...
Yep. You are able to balance the Tesla coils. And you can do your regular movement as well. Okay. Oh, that is fun. Where do we? I gotta switch levels.
So next time, Chappie, the API script bump lets you deal with invisible creatures without switching levels. It's awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll just do. Oh. Okay. Miss Scarlet, you feel a slam hit you from behind, and you take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Damn. How much HP do you have?
Oh, actually, you know what? You do not. Sorry. I'm one away from you still. I don't think I have reach. Do I have reach? Yeah, I got reach.
Okay. How much is it, Miss Scarlet? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was chatting to Decker in the chat. He's watching. So I take 13. Okay.
Yes.
I had 28. I have 15 left.
All right. We are back to the top of the round, and it is Professor Plum.
Okay. What can I do in this room with my skills to chart this course? Nature?
Nature works.
Does that make it? Are you doing the math in your head to see if it's just worth it to pass me through?
It should be 14, but I'll be fine. Because I'm realizing I'm doing a lot of damage. So, all right, Miss Scarlet.
It's also 9:51. I don't know how much content you have after this.
I have Five Nights at Freddy's. The whole. No, I don't.
Okay. So I run to the bridge and say, "Can you give me the orders for engineering?"
But of course, right away. And they give you the orders for engineering. Give me a skill check for that. It should be a persuasion or intimidate or something. Yeah, we're lowering the DC to 12.
Okay.
You're level 5. So they give you the orders.
Okay.
All right, Belladonna.
I'm moving in here. I'm guessing this is the warehouse. So I'm going to
Yep.
use perception to figure out where things need to go and tidy up the warehouse. Or not.
Okay. And I messed up. This is navigation. Sorry. That's navigation.
Oh, this is navigation. Yeah.
This is the samples. But we're fine. These are the mirror shields. All right. So we are at the top of the round. Let's see who it's going for. That is Belladonna. Oh, there isn't one, is there? Okay. Okay. So back to the top of the round. Professor Plum.
Okay. So I will. Are there commands for me to deliver?
Yes, he has commands in his pocket. He seems to be gripping commands.
Going to
in his death hand.
Yank them out of his pocket.
Okay.
And let me see, what's the best way to the bridge? I guess Ugh, they're all terrible. Guess I'll just go the way I came. Okay.
All right, Miss Scarlet.
Okay, Miss Scarlet.
We're making this engineering since the other one was.
Okay, so Miss Scarlet heads down here, and I'm assuming these are the shields that need to be polished?
Yes.
Okay. So, but I did a double move to get there.
All right. Belladonna.
All right. I will use investigation to figure out where I was doing this again.
Okay.
Well, that's better.
You were able to decipher their FIFO system. And we do give logistics for generations to come.
Very good.
All right, now you can move as well.
You there?
All right, let's see if he's able to get to somebody. Okay. What is your AC there? Miss Belladonna.
15.
15?
Yes.
Okay, so one of them hits. You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Something seems to hit you from behind. All right, Professor Plum.
Okay. Let's take a gander here. I guess I will just keep on running around.
You could go to the med center and tend to the wounded.
You sure you want that?
No,
okay.
But it needs to be done, and you're there.
Here I am. Here I am. Am I able to do anything this far into the room, or should I?
Yeah, you're fine. Give me a heal check.
All right. Let me
A
see
medicine check.
if I can do that. Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, you were able to tend to the wounded in sickbay.
Does it look like the gift there is doing anything, or is he also slumped over in his chair?
No, he seems to be taking notes. Most unusual. It seems quite a few of our soldiers have been concussed recently.
Yeah, one of them's even dead.
What? Someone's dead? Why haven't you sounded the alarm?
I've got this list of chores you gave me, and I am thorough.
Didn't they tell you to ring the bell if there was an emergency?
Do you see a bell?
It's in the mess.
And
I
what do
thought
you
Bottomless
think?
told you that.
Do you not know that like this clinic is on the way to the mess hall from where I was before? I'm not the guy who only put one bell on this ship. Don't get angry at me.
So you just thought putting a hot compress on Sweetie would be something adequate to do on your way to ring the alarm?
I mean, it needed to get done.
Sir, I respect your sense of duty, but verily.
All of these criticisms need to be directed to Richard, not me. I was on my way to the hall.
Priorities, young man, priorities.
I will not fall on the sword for Richard.
All right, Miss Scarlet, what are you doing as Professor Plum throws you under the bus?
I am polishing the shields.
All right.
I'm going to use perception to find every speck of dust on them.
Okay.
Okay. Belladonna, do you want to head north from there, or do you want me to move past you and you can do this room down here?
What is that room? It doesn't look
I have
like it's
no idea. I'm
It doesn't look
guessing
like
that.
Where you
corresponds to anything.
identify the samples.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's
Okay.
identifying the samples because I've got a
I-
thing to deliver, so I'll just run past it and let you identify the samples. Does that work?
Okay, so you have to go into.
I have to
here.
get to engineering. Where is
Oh.
engineering?
We're going to make it right here. This was navigation, but now it's engineering.
Oh, that where the dead body is?
Yeah,
Okay.
we mixed them up, but that's fine
Okay.
because they're not labeled or anything. So we're good.
Okay.
But this has
Oh.
the literal map on the table.
Yeah, the room with the map was supposed to be engineering. Okay. Or navigation. I
Navigation.
get it. Okay.
Engineering is near the engines,
Yes. Okay.
like where LaForge would hang out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, if you've got the commands, keep going. I'll go into that room.
Yeah. Okay. I'm done. I acted and moved.
Okay. Belladonna.
Wait, can I dash as a bonus action with cunning action? I can.
Okay. So I double move in.
So I can move 30 feet.
All right, you can't move on top of the crates.
Oh, okay.
That would be difficult terrain.
All right.
Is this a body or a live person?
It's a live person. Let me roll.
Oh.
All right.
As we pass, I will tell Scarlet that something hit me inside that room. So keep an eye on
Okay.
it.
All right, Belladonna, are you identifying the samples?
I had to double move it to get into there.
Okay. All right. So that is the end. Let's see where our friend goes. So he goes for Professor Plum.
Darn, because I
Nice.
just remembered a spell that I have Hellish Rebuke. I should have Hellish Rebuked him before.
You said no magic. Let's
That's
not
true. Yeah.
let's not begin. Professor Plum has been doing very good to not use any magic here.
I would say if we use magic when nobody else is around, it wouldn't matter. There's
Well,
nobody to see it.
how can you tell if no one else is around when there's invisible people running to and fro?
True.
Well, as far as we could tell, so far the invisible people have just been taking swings at us. So
I like Professor Plum doesn't know yet that there's even invisible people running around.
so true.
He just knows somebody got bludgeoned to death, and there's a bunch of people in the
Well,
infirmary with bludgeoning.
Why would I jump to the conclusion, oh, someone's dead, an invisible person did it?
You wouldn't.
Okay. Professor Plum, what are you doing?
Okay, I am going to continue my journey to the bridge. I guess I'm gonna ring the bell on my way there. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay. So you ring the bell, so that's going to call everybody to action. So we'll do that in just a second. Oh, I accidentally hit the thing. Miss Scarlet, what are you doing?
Okay, I am going to take my move, take my action to dash, and take my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
Nice. Hey, no running.
Now that I
Aren't you?
remember,
No, I thought you were going to engineering. What are you doing?
I am. I thought this was engineering back here.
It is engineering, but we used it as navigation, so we're using this for engineering now.
Oh, so I have to go. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
So go back to where it was. Okay. So I am going to.
And you do hear a bell ringing all throughout the ship.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move, bonus action dash, and use my action to deliver the orders.
Okay. Give me something to make him take him. He eyes you suspiciously as you're coming with a piece of paper.
Attack him. Slap him with the orders.
Yeah.
Take this. Yeah.
Make him respect you. The slap.
Respect my authority.
These are the orders from the bridge. They're important.
Okay. Well, of course, orders for the bridge are always important. Thank you. Thank you. Belladonna, what are you doing?
All right. We're going to identify the samples using knowledge nature.
Okay. You were able to identify the samples. I am going to show you one of the samples. There seems to be different things from different areas. Everything seems to be made of the same bakelite type substance. You're not quite sure what. This sample seems to have buttons on it. The GIF seems really leery about pressing it. He's handling it with forceps, but the buttons do look pressable.
Sure.
Press them.
Don't press them.
Is it? All right, why not? Touch one of the buttons.
Do it. Yay.
You press a button, beep, and you hear a voice say,
We're sorry, your job is no longer in service.
he hangs out at the Crosstown Mall. He doesn't have glasses. And suddenly there appears a, which one is he? Okay. Tyler Pierce as your dream date.
Yay! it's not the dud.
But he appears just like the recording was like slowed and drained. This humanoid who's wearing very odd clothes appears soulless and a hollow person. Even though he looks like he's on the cover of Teen Beat magazine, he begins to shamble towards you. So we will put him in initiative.
Okay.
And I will say that you have identified the
sort of summoning device, obviously.
What?
I said some sort of summoning device, obviously.
The electronic dream phone. Yes.
Apparently it summons undead. Look at this guy.
Awesome.
You can press some more buttons. I made 7 of these. So actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a d6 for me. Instead of just doing Tyler. Two. Okay. So it's not Tyler. It's Bob is summoned.
Oh my God, no, put him back. Oh.
No, he's worse.
Can you click on him and do Shift Z, I think, so that it zooms in on it for all of us?
Oh. Yeah, I can actually do, let me do.
If you have a thing made already.
Does that work?
Yep.
God.
He would self-assure himself.
Yeah, he's wearing a turtleneck.
You can't wear a turtleneck to the gym.
You can if you're not working out.
Hey, babe, I just learned today that it's called a turtleneck because it means to the neck. And you know that's not true. That's not true at all.
Okay. Whose turn is it next?
Let me
Oh,
put him in the order as Professor Plum.
okay.
Oh, wait, no, Stalker first.
And do we have to deal with the bell?
Yeah, he rang the bell, so I'm going to make him, I'm going to move him to the token there. So as you ring the bell, the sound causes the stalker to shriek, and you can see it as it moves towards you.
What?
It seems to be in pain from the ringing.
This thing, is this the invisible person?
Yeah, the invisible stalker.
So it just
And it
came out
does
of nowhere.
7 points of damage to you.
So it just came out of nowhere and came running at me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is frightening. It's a jump scare.
Right after you rang the bell. You were like, damn it, why did they tell me to ring the bell?
Damn it, this is punishing me for ringing the bell.
Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's coming running to help you, but he's slow.
Well, he needs to be faster because I cannot fight.
Okay. They are slow moving because they are hippos.
Well,
no, that doesn't make sense because hippos are actually pretty fast, right?
Yeah. They can run pretty fast when they get a move on.
So I'm putting them in the initiative. Okay. Because you rang the bell. All right. What are you doing, Professor?
I am disengaging and running away.
Okay.
To the bridge so we can finish our list.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because that'll certainly end this. If we just do all of our chores, they'll be like, oh, fine, that's great. It doesn't matter if there's an invisible killer on board.
That's how it works. If we get our chore list done, we win.
Okay, Miss Scarlet, what are you doing?
Okay. So I am moving, and I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. And he's visible to me now?
Yes.
So I can short bow him. I do not get my sneak attack. So I get a 9 to hit.
9 does not hit. You still, it seems wispy and very difficult to land it directly at him as he's still moving towards Professor Plum. He has partial cover. But you're pretty sure you're going to get him next time.
Okay.
Belladonna.
Okay. Well, I will take a swing at this guy. Yes.
Okay. That definitely hits. Do you want to go to the spring fling with me? All right. The gifts. The gift in the room with you seems very disturbed. And but he is within short range. So I suppose he will use his long sword.
Damn.
Oh, he's almost dead. Most intriguing, young woman. What did you do? Did you press one of the buttons, like this button here?
Shit.
Roll a d6.
Okay.
Five. Let's see who 5 is. 2.
That room's getting crowded.
Yes, it's just
Oh, this one's dreamy.
Who is it? Oh,
It's
You hear the puns.
Dale.
Hey,
is that
you
the
can
cross-
find him at Eat Snack Bar. He hates swimming.
Okay.
who hates
That-
These
swimming?
are actual
That def-
quotes from the game.
That defines
That's
his
hilarious.
personality.
It's
Hating
basically Clue.
You did way too much research for this game.
I love it.
I mean, it's certainly paying off. We've been here for a while. This might be the last thing we do tonight.
No, we'll be fine.
We'll put-
Okay, let me put his. There we go. All right, other gifts. Right. We have 2 more gifts up here. So let's see what they can do. Yeah, I think that's what they would do.
Oh god.
They both throw a fragmentation grenade. Because they're not quite sure where it is. And they want to make sure it hits. All right.
So am I having to make a save?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
How big's the area? 20 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, give me a dex save. I'm sure they would throw it here. I'm sure they know enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they could. I think even
You
if
can't
I
quite
save,
tell where
that's
it is,
taking
but they
me
know
out.
something's there.
Okay.
So they're not going to hurt you on purpose.
All right.
All right. Zombies. All right, we got 1 on each of you, right?
Yep.
So we got Bob. And we got Dale. Does a 16 hit you?
16 will hit.
Okay, so you get a whopping 4 points. Sorry, you actually get 3, and he
Okay.
gets 4. Okay. It is the stalker's turn. He has 3 targets right now. 1, 2, 3. So he runs towards this one. Yep, both miss. Okay. All right, Professor, it's your turn.
Okay. He is going to.
Do you make it? Do you make it? Oh, that's pretty far. I don't know.
Yeah, this ship is big. I am a few spaces away. Can I?
Not quite,
Okay.
because you have to do an action to do it. Give it to him.
Okay.
Miss Scarlet, what you doing?
All right. I am going to steady aim. Turn that on. 13.
Does not hit.
Okay. It did roll my sneak attack anyway, even though I checked it. Okay.
Again, it is
Oh,
a
it did. I rolled crappy.
opaque thing, so it's if you're pretty sure if it was solid, you would hit it, but it's,
Okay.
Belladonna, what you doing? You have 2 undead dream boys next to you.
Well, I gotta swing on Dale here.
That'll hit. Okay, it is the gifts. We will start with Pinky, who's with you in the lab. That's gonna kill it, right?
Stop pushing buttons.
Right?
What if their giant hippo
Most
fingers
interesting.
pressed all the buttons at once?
We found out what happens when we hit a 4 and a 5. I wonder what happened if we hit a 6.
Don't.
Let's get these guys up here. So he will use one will hit. Okay. The other one will use his blunderbuss, since that is his preferred. Oh, but he misses. Oh, he gets, 2 pistol attacks. Okay. 6. All right, zombies, right? This zombie goes to reach out for the phone and to press another button. No, Dale.
Do it.
14 does not hit you, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let's see if he hits the phone. No. It is invisible stalker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So he slams over to Miss Scarlet. Giff will get an opportunity attack. That does not hit. And he misses. Oh, he hits on the second one. 10 points of damage to Miss Scarlet.
Damage. Okay. Oh, because I'm still on that. Okay. 10 points.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Professor Plum.
So finally, I walk into the room. I hand them the commands.
What is it, young man? You appear to be sweating. Why?
I also appear to be injured. Here's your commands from the dead guy that had them in his hands. I assume they're important. Yeah.
Who's dead?
Here are the orders. What do they say?
Hurry, for I may be dead. They have hit me in the head.
So glad I could deliver that incredibly urgent message.
Well, young man, we should ring the bell.
I did. You heard it?
I'm afraid we can't hear much over the engine.
Great. Goodbye.
We do need to steer the ship, you know.
I guess he's just gonna walk back the way he came.
Okay.
What a productive journey that was.
Miss Scarlet, what do you got?
Okay, so I am going to steady aim and attack with my rapier.
Oh, fantastic.
And I get my Genie's Wrath of 3 points thunder damage on top of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully I killed this bugger.
Close. Close. You have determined you are an up-close fighter, though. That's for sure.
You may be the only one.
Belladonna, what are you doing?
Well, I guess I gotta swing this guy again.
Like, where is everybody? I'm dealing with this invisible guy. They're all
Damn, are
playing
you
with
kidding me?
dream dates.
There's no way you could do 0 bludgeoning.
If he rolled a 1 and had a minus... Oh, he rolled a 2 and had a -2.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I'm just going
It's happened before. We've done 0 damage rolls before.
You hit perfect, but does not seem to hit him. It seems to glance off his thoroughly hairsprayed hair.
It's like, you brute.
You brute.
All right. GIFs. Yeah, I think they pretty much got that, right? Because they have 2 pistols.
Did you envision the ship taking as long as it has?
No. But I think it's good. I think
yeah.
It's
an amusing narrative.
Yeah. Okay, so the invisible stalker's dead. You see him riddled with bullets. tiny cannonballs. And then the one nearest you, oh, I accidentally rolled multiple times. Yeah, he's dead as well. Most interesting. Young lady, let me see that pink device. I want to experiment further.
Wait until I leave the room.
All right.
You can have all the guys here surrounding you want.
All right, you guys have solved my Spelljammership mystery. You can all take a long rest as you pilot the rest of the way to Atlantic City. You find yourself over. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put you in the middle. Does that work? Am I giving you a long rest?
All I had was 7 HP that I just healed back because damage wasn't being tracked on my character sheet anyways. My character sheet tonight has been just more or less like unresponsive to anything that usually automatically happens. So I've just been tracking everything.
I think part of it is I made the maps a little big, so I think that sucked up some memory.
Did you load the Roll20 OGL API? I have forgotten to do that before.
I don't know.
Okay, so the challenge here is going to be, will we be able to get this next part done in half an hour?
I'm sure you can. You find yourself in rappelling down the rope ladder, landing safely on a pile of what looks like large, soft paper dollars in the middle of a board, which looks like it's become sigil itself. You see around you multiple different planes, now locked and gated into this central area, as if someone is making sigil itself.
Not that we know what sigil is.
Oh, because you're in the D&D Clue game, so you have an idea of D&D.
Okay.
I'm just trying best to explain.
Sure.
A gateway place.
Sure.
Plus, I'm going to cut short the evil guy monologue, right? Because we're running on time. So you see standing triumphant on a throne of free parking. Let me open him up. I'm going to get rid of the random monsters. Should everyone? There he is.
The villain himself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, I had a full-size version of him, but anyhow.
And the one first hit screws everybody again.
Yeah. You see Mr. Monopoly shout at you. How dare you enter my realm unannounced and uninvited? Your realm shall be added to mine soon enough, like we care about an off-spin game of Cluedo.
Did he say we were off spin?
This is an off spin.
Spin off.
I don't know. We're the only one I've ever known. We're the original.
Okay. Like,
Yes.
Can we see him? Is he on the board somewhere?
He's on
Yep.
free parking in the top left corner.
Okay. Looking at my spells, what can I... Is this when Dog Cloud would come in handy? Or...
Maybe, yeah.
I could do Cullen Spray. Would that do something?
Oh my God.
I'm sure
You're
that
gonna give
would.
him diarrhea.
Yeah, I'm... So... Oh, but I have to be up pretty close. So I guess he's gonna begin marching over towards this dude because that's... Tell me when I should stop.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
I think we're just waiting on. There we go.
Sorry, I was looking at my spells and I picked a worthless spell. Because I picked Expeditious Retreat, but I can already dash as a bonus action as a rogue.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Scarlet.
If I were you, I'd get up close and personal.
Okay. Okay, so I will move up 60, and then I am going to take a shot. I will be normal and no sneak attack. Oh,
Wow.
nat 1.
No. Do you have inspiration?
Oh.
2d6. Doubles. Attack my tokens. Attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'll make it there. So you quickly find yourself surrounded. These guys move the same. And they will attack. So the little metal things hop over towards you, and they attempt to bite you. So you will have 3 bites from 3 different ones. It looks like 3 of them hit, right?
Okay. First one gets a Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
You're saving the relish on that one.
Saving the relish, yes.
Okay. So the Scotty dogs, they have 7 HP, but I'm just, oh, it's 8, right? So he is dead. You have killed one of these already.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Monopoly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage to me.
Okay. Professor Plum.
Okay. There we go.
All right. Is that your move?
Yep, 60 feet.
Double move. Okay. Belladonna.
Right. Double move.
Okay. Miss Scarlet.
Okay. Well, I am steady aiming. I have an ally in range. Okay, it like isn't handling, it's only doing the genie's wrath and isn't rolling my sneak. There's my sneak.
Okay. So yeah, which one are you attacking, the hat or the shoe?
The shoe.
All right, so you have slain the baby shoe. For the bootstraps. Right?
It'll never know what it's like to be a full shoe.
It will never know.
D6 times 2. So 9.
Is he running around the board?
Maybe.
That's not cool.
Oh, one of them tries to bite you. All right. Which one is it? The top hat?
Top hat.
As he goes to bite you, you recognize the round pattern on the bottom of the top hat. And you take 5 points of damage. In fact, you look at the tokens and you recognize all of these.
What did you do to the princess? What did you do to Princess Lollipop? It says in his Batman voice.
Okay, I am hellish rebuking the top hat.
Okay.
That will cost me a spell slot. First one's free.
Get rid of this trash.
Oh, it doesn't get sneak attack, but it rolled that.
Yeah, even if it takes half, it's dead. So these are all mini mimics.
It's my turn. Is it my turn?
Yep, it's your turn.
I can't reach him that way, so I'm just gonna have to keep moving.
Move ahead of him.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Sorry, Belladonna, I took care of them all before you got here. Before you could attack.
All right, Belladonna, what you up to?
Move up here.
Okay. All right, so I need to do a con save. That fails, so he takes 11 points of damage.
And we do not see his health bar, not that we have to. But
I have a problem with that. I just wish I could default it. To always be showing.
yeah, you can do that, but you have to do that as soon as you make the game.
Ah. Miss Scarlet, what you doing?
What you doing, Richard? How are you gonna?
I miss Scarlet. Sorry.
I was looking at you, and you had a far off stare.
Well, you're always looking at me, so I'm going to move up there because I want to be 5 feet away from Mr. Word of Radiance. So then I moved, so I don't have advantage, but I have an ally, so I do have sneak attack.
Okay, that'll hit. Ouch. All right. He's going to have to pull out his big guns. All right, let's see how far his little buddies can make it. Oh, they don't get too much of a move this turn. Trying to move them all at the same time and it doesn't quite work. All right, so he is going to oh, he's got Hellish Rebuke too. I should have used that. All right. But he is going to Eldritch Blast each one of you.
Don't do that.
I'm going to use my last spell slot for Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. I don't think any of those hit you.
Oh, he didn't hit me. I'm sorry, I can't use Hellish Rebuke then.
Yeah, I don't think an 11 hits you. I don't think a 10 hits.
No, it doesn't.
Yay!
Yep.
Professor Plum, what are you, 15? Nope, that doesn't hit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
He's able to
comprehend languages.
Okay. Can he get out of... He has plane shift, but I don't want to do that.
I will take my attack of opportunity if he moves away from me.
That goes without saying.
Yeah, he already cast that, so he's going to... Yeah. So go ahead and take your attack of opportunities. That hits.
Oh my god.
If you have a low strength, you need to use finesse weapons. Just saying.
Do you also have a low dexterity?
I used what I had access to.
That's
when I was getting good.
Professor Plum, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going
And for the
to...
record, my dexterity is also a negative, so
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought.
it's only a -1, but it's still a negative.
Okay.
I am going to use colon spray. What does that look like, Jeffy?
Oh,
right.
he's gonna.
Oh, and I'm gonna
on the
use
backgammon board.
Actually, I'm gonna use it at level 3 because this fucker needs to die. It's 11. It's 1049. He needs to die.
2d10 for each level above.
Yeah.
Colon spray instead of color spray.
Colon
Oh,
spray,
right.
yeah. So I think
You
that
just
should
gave him
add some
diarrhea.
sort of poisoning or toxic or some sort of constitution saving throw for some negative sort of thing, because that's wretched.
So you're spraying colon in their eyes?
Whatever.
Or he's causing
making
his
him
colon
shit
to
himself.
spray. Right. I'm
Colon.
saying he just
Not
gave him
cologne.
diarrhea.
Not cologne spray.
No, colon. Yes. Just gave him diarrhea. That's what I said.
So he's going to do that. But let's do your damage first.
That's not going to come out of that tuxedo.
Yeah.
No, it is not.
So that hurts. That hurts a lot. Because he shit himself heartily.
So that should be like, that should be 10d10, shouldn't it?
It says 6d10.
Plus 2d10 for each slot above first.
Yeah, and I cast it at level 3.
Oh. So he needs how many more?
He needs 4d10 more.
Okay.
So
15.
What did it do? 46.
15. Already
So
is a 1. So minus 15.
So hopefully his hit points are equal to or less than that.
So he's hanging out with his liver. He's going to hellish rebuke you for that.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry. And I think he'll do the same. Give me a 15.
Maybe I'll do it.
Okay, so
That's 10.
Okay. Worth it.
All right, Belladonna.
Kill him. Do it. Get rid of him.
DC 13 wisdom save, right?
Yes. He's probably pretty well.
Yeah, he's probably good.
Oh. Tell me how you destroy Mr. Monopoly.
Oh, let's see. Necrotic damage. Okay. He gets hit with the bolt from Toll the Dead. And, well, it's not really a bolt, I guess, but Toll the Dead, and he shrivels up.
Oh, it's like a false grail, huh?
Yes.
So his bowels have been evacuated, and the rest of him collapses upon himself.
There you go.
He becomes the bog mummy that he was born to be. So you have vanquished Mr. Monopoly. You hear a rattling coming from the south. As you search Mr. Monopoly's body, you find a pair of keys which go to the jail. And inside you find Princess Lollipop. So you are able to save and rescue her.
Huzzah!
Which is good. And it's good that you got him before he made it to
God.
to where he was going, because if he made it to jail, he was going to summon the operations guy as a flesh golem. So, which I would have let you destroy if you removed part of him, right? So if you remembered any of the parts, the funny bone or the bread basket, the butterflies in the stomach.
The heart.
I had 0 dexterity though, so that probably wasn't happening.
That is true. But you did have a rogue, so I thought we'd
Right,
do that.
I probably could have handled that with a sleight of hand. Though sleight of hand is not my specialty.
So you have saved the day. You have passed go and you've collected $200.
We need to
I did
spare the
also
shield on the regular game.
put these guys in. And these are going on the wrong layer, aren't they? Different layer.
There we go.
Yeah, there's the operations guy. That's cool. I like it.
Oh, palm.
And of course, the rest of the heartthrobs.
The dream date.
That was great. I love it.
That was fun. All right, I'm going to switch us to big camera angle. So thank you, Chappie, for a great game. Thank you to our various viewers who have tuned in with us. We're at 1 person right now. we got up to 3, so
we had a couple people watching.
Yeah, well, and it would be like for 1 second, so probably people were joining and dropping. So
right,
we had 14 playbacks, so 4 likes.
So in theory we had 14 people jump in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jump in and out. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
So very cool.
Yeah.
And it looks like John raised quite a bit of money tonight.
Yes, this was John's big night. Yay. Because kids can't wait.
They can't.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. All right.